Hey Mike, my name is Calvin Burkhart and I work with Mr. and Mrs. Leads, a marketing agency, and I happen to be doing some research in your area and I came across your website today. So I figured I would shoot you guys over this quick video to give you guys 3 tips on how you can beat out your competition online. So I don't want to waste your time, I don't want to waste my time either. I'll keep this nice and short. But if by the end of this video you can tell that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help grow your business online, and that's something that you're interested in, please reach out to me and we can chat. If not, then please take these tips that I've given you here today for free and put them into action. The only thing that I ask is that you give me some feedback on this video if you don't mind. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. The 3 things I'm going to cover today is content, citations, and backlinks. So first up is content. That's basically anything that you can see on your front page that's highlighted, including the pictures, what the pictures are saved as, and also what's behind the pictures can be considered content. So these are things that the search engine can read and basically get an idea of what it is that the services that you offer, the areas that you're targeting, and that'll position you in the search ranking. So having unique authoritative content and enough of it to add in the keywords or key phrases that people are going to be searching in the Google search to find someone that offers your services. So looking at your website, looks like you have quite a bit of content on your front page, which is great. So you just want to make sure that you have the keywords and key phrases within that content that the searchers are going to be more than likely to search if they're looking for services. So that's the only tip I have there. It looks like you guys are doing a good job on that. The second tip that I have for you is citations. So looking at like a Google search for citing contractors, and I had to go off of Houston because I wasn't able to put your specific cities in there. But going off of Houston for citing contractors, when you do a search, especially in your industry, there are select industries that are out there that started showing this Google guaranteed. And so this is something new that Google released over the last couple of years, and it's only in specific test markets, or it was in test markets. Now it's available nationwide. But this is a form of paid advertising. But unlike the traditional ads that you'd see on Google, these get rid of a lot of the junk or spam clicks or calls that you would normally get from traditional ads. And then of course below that we do have the traditional ads. These are hit or miss because there's a lot of people that have had bad ad experience in the past, and so they specifically choose not to click on the ads. I know that there's a lot of people out there that are like that. Also in 2020 there's also a lot of web browsers with ad blockers. So a lot of people are using ad blockers nowadays. People are getting sick of seeing ads, and so if somebody happens to be searching and they need your services but they have an ad blocker, they're not going to be able to see any sort of ads if you guys are running those. But citations has a lot to do with this section right below that, so the map area. And what a citation is, it's essentially your business's name, address, and phone number listed in various directories all throughout the web. And so you might be asking yourself, what is a directory and how do I get in those? Well, it's basically, to put it simply, Yellow Pages, Facebook, LinkedIn, any of those places online that allow business owners to add their business details and services within there would be considered like a directory or business directory listing. And so in order to rank high on the maps here, you would need to make sure that you're looking at your competition's directory listings and seeing what they're currently being listed in, and you want to try to go out and get yourself listed in there as well. But you don't want to just stop at whatever your competition has. You want to get what they have, and then you want to add a little bit more, so that way you're completely dominating them in that space, and that will help you rank well here in the search. Now, so we've already covered content and citations. The last thing that I wanted to cover is backlinks. And so that has a lot to do with this organic section down here. Now you see like Yelp, Expertise, Houzz, Home Advisor, Angie's List. So these are a lot of big national companies that are taking up the top of the page. Of course, this is also in a Houston, Texas search. I know you guys are like North Houston, but it all still works the same. The way backlinks work, all it means is that there's a website out there that has a link to your website, and that link to your website could potentially bring some traffic from that other website. So backlinks are not always created equal. So if you have, for example, an ice cream shop that had sent you a link, you did some work for them and you did a good job, and They send you a link, but their whole website's all about ice cream shops and ice cream stuff. It's not going to do as much good for you as, let's say, another siding company or another handyman nearby or in an adjacent state that's actually sending a link back to your website saying that yes, they are a siding contractor. This is what they do. That's going to be a little bit more powerful because it's more unique and relevant to your industry. So looking at one of the tools I have here, this is called Ahrefs, and it's not 100% accurate, but it's one of these companies that buys data from Google, and so it gives me an idea of what's working well for you and what's working well for your competition as well. And so with this, I can see that you guys have currently 120 referring domains, which is giving you 472 backlinks. Over time, you guys have had over nearly 6,000 links, but currently right now the ones that are live, we're looking at 472. Out of all those, you're getting found for over 1,000 keywords, and out of those keywords, you're getting 59 people on average to your site each month. And like I said, this is just a tool. It's not 100% accurate. If you want the most up-to-date, accurate information, you're going to get that directly from your Google Analytics, straight from Google. But as you can see here, these are the keywords, and then this is your average position. If you look over here, the last time that this tool actually updated these keywords against your website, there might be August 12th, August 30th, August 25th, so they're kind of all over the place. So these may not be exactly the same as they are right at this moment, but it does give me some good ideas as to kind of where you're at. So if I hit on your positions, the top keywords that you're getting found for on the front page is mainly your name and GAF certified contractor. That happens to be logo. It could have been just like a logo that's on your site that you're getting found for. How to install seamless gutters, garage door trim repair, garage door siding trim, etc. So it starts getting into the second page and beyond once I start going down that far. And if I look at one of your competitors, let's say Roofing Houston, and this may not be a very good example of a competitor for you, but looking at these guys, you can see that they have 53 referring domains, giving them 631 backlinks currently, which is getting them found for 489 keywords and bringing them 345 organic traffic. Now, I also see that they're paying for ads as well. So PPC just stands for pay per click. So I can tell that they're also paying to be found in the search via ads. Now, if I go in here, I can see, I can organize their keywords by position. You can see a lot of like branding, and then you start getting into vinyl siding Houston, vinyl siding Houston TX, siding and windows near me. Those types of things are going to be found within their local search here. So in order to beat out your competition, you just want to make sure that you're getting found in a lot of the same places that they're being found in. And then you don't, just like citations, you don't want to stop there. In order to really truly beat out your competition, you want to make sure that you're adding more. That's pretty much it. That's all I had. And I hope this video has been educational for you. Sorry it carried on a little bit longer than I anticipated. But yes, if you would like to know more about how Mr. and Mrs. Leads can help grow your business online, please give me a call and we can chat. If not, no worries. Enjoy the free tips that I've given you today. If you could just give me some feedback on this video and let me know how I did. Thanks again, and you have a great weekend.